So anyway, so I understand that's how God talks to people. That's how it is, man. And God talks to people in a way that He wants to increase people's eye. And that's how it is. I mean, God feels that. Actually, God says, yeah. That's how it is, man. Actually, it's more how I feel. And how I feel is I'm going to do a greater life. So if I go and do a greater life, then I make sure that no matter what I'm learning how the art of persuasion is, and I'm learning how to do my life differently, and I'm just enjoying myself, and I'm very good. How are you? I'm just talking to myself every year.
Huh?
I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. So yeah, I'm talking to other people. I mean, people listen to me. I mean, in the world. The world's listening to me. Well, like, I mean, all countries.
Which country?
I mean, all countries.
What nationality?
I mean, any nationality.
Huh?
I mean, any. Yeah.
What is?
I mean, this is just myself, and I'm giving my talk. I'm giving a lot of talks. I say, what?
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
How are you?
I'm very good. I mean, yourself? I give you my business card.
I have to give money.
I give you. I mean, that's money. That's money because I have a lot of information here.
This you?
I say, yeah. So do that.
I bet you up there.
When you did?
Big side. Big side. Big side.
I see you now.
You speak?
I speak any country that you want me to speak.
Say something.
I'll say anything.
Say something.
So that's something.
How about that?
Say which one? No worries, man. Alright, so guess what?
I reach my stop.
I see. Be careful, man. I mean, be careful. I mean, there's always the next stop. That's the way, man. Alright, so anyway, so as I go myself, I feel it's more like that. So every single day, just focus on yourself and focus on making sure you can understand that this guy just wants to talk to someone and connect with someone. I can say that's me, yeah. I can say the first time. I can say the first time for me. I can say your stop. I can say this is your stop. I have no worries, man. I thank you, boss. Yeah. Thank you, boss. Thank you. That's the other guy, man. So I see he's saying thank you, because he wants to connect with me, man. I guess I'll promise you every single day. I promise you, it's more how I feel. And how I feel is understand that this guy has 2 bottles of some kind of alcohol or something in terms of his persona. And guess what? I mean, it's never 2 bottles of alcohol, but it's something to do with, let's say, information here, where he's holding information for me here. And guess what? I mean, he's holding something in 2 bottles here. And guess what? I promise you, it's nice. I promise you, he's nice. I promise you, it's a nice fella. And guess what? I realize that's something to do with Jesus Christ here. I feel Jesus Christ here. And guess what? I promise you, Jesus Christ is sending me a message and says, hey, I'm leaving. I promise you, guess what? I promise you, that's Jesus Christ, man. I promise you, Jesus Christ says, hey, did you see me? I'll see you, man. Is that it, man? I mean, guess what? I mean, what's this? When Jesus Christ say, hey, I sent you a message. So yeah, I mean, be nice, man. I mean, guess what? Let me be. You understand? I mean, that's how Jesus Christ lifts your word, I, man. I mean, guess what? I see it. I see it. I promise you this fella wants to see what I'm doing, man. I mean, guess what? I see a turn in him, man. I see a turn in him. I love that connection. I love that. That's Jesus Christ connection, I promise you. I mean, whoa! I mean, I can see that guy. I can see his image as well. And there's a positive scenario there. Which has to be God, man. Which has to be Jesus Christ. In the sense that, anyway, I'm just here. I'm just making sure I can give this guy my business card quickly. I'm gonna focus on giving my business cards as quickly as possible. I focus on making sure I do greater, guys. Making sure I do a greater job. Making sure I have more enough, yeah. So what I do is I give money to bus. Let's make sure that I have that nice and beautiful tone over here. Let's have a look at this, man. Give money. Say thank you. So it's more how my actual phone over here says my MasterCard is working, but I'm never rushing anyway, mate. Thank you, boss. I'll give you one of these. I'll give you one of these, boss. Thank you, boss. What I want to do is I have everything now. And guess what? I always check everything over here. and see what's going on. So no matter what I feel, it's much more how I understand that other people just go and do that, and guess what? I'm doing better. Well, guess what? I see in the physical world, I can see how other people are, but guess what? Bro, it's more how I feel. I feel this is something of a message over here. And this is something to say, hey, I mean, stay away from that guy. That means stay away from that guy, man. I mean, why? I realize because that guy never gave money to get out of the bus. I mean, you understand? And that's what I'm saying, that no matter what, I'm looking good. I'm looking good here. I'm saying, so if somebody never gives money to do anything, then guess what, bro? They're psychopaths and they're ready to kill somebody. I'm saying, so guess what? I understand that no matter what, I'm never a nobody. I'm someone in life. But guess what? I mean, you must understand every single day. Focus on understanding what you say over here. I mean, this is something with my words. I'm a somebody, regardless. And guess what? I focus on understanding it's much more how I feel. And I can speak to certain people, and I can see this one here, and I can feel that she has misery here, but she has more love for me here. But I understand that no matter what, that I feel this one here, that it's much more how it is, and it's more how I feel, and a little bit of it. So this is where I show her a feeling over here. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I approach you all the guess what, approach it's more how that's what I see. But guess what, approach now, I send her a feeling right here that she sees that. When she sees that feeling. I mean, that's how she wakes up and she says, oh, and what's happening here? Well, now guess what? When she has somebody, I do this much better, aren't I? Well, now what I do is I focus on saying that no matter what, I send her a message and I say, hey, I was never good enough for you. I mean, I'll tell her that. I was never good enough for you. She can hear me, although guess what? Guess what? I'm just saying now to her, I'm doing better than you now. Although guess what? Now she can hear me, but move on. I feel that I'm stronger. I'm stronger in my persona, I'm stronger in what I'm doing, but this one here deserves a tiger over here. And guess what I mean? I just say, I see you are my slut as well, and I still love you. And she can hear me, and guess what? I realize she understands that, and she can see that, and now she's much more attractive for me. So what I do is I move on, and she wants me now, and she wants me to own up to that. And guess what, bro? It's much more I've shown already. So I guess what I mean, it's the biggest joke on her, because now she wants to show me how much of a slut she is. So I guess what I realize, she wants to show up in my life somewhere. So I guess what I mean, a little bit. I want to see that. I want to see how it goes. But guess what? I realize it's much more how I feel. And now this one here, I feel I can speak to them. I can speak to her. I realize this one here looks at me in a way that she wants me. I realize I see you want me. I see you want me really. I see you want me, but guess what? I was never ready for you at Boeing. I mean, she can see that. But sure, guess what? It's more how I say, hey, I'm ready for you now. When she says, yeah. See now, guess what? It's more how I see that it's how I feel, yeah. And how I feel is if you talk to these people and talk to them personally, and guess what? I mean, she says that she's ready for me too. I mean, guess what? I mean, it's more how I can say I still have to wish you the happy birthday when you see me. For sure, though, this is now something even bigger, and it's much more how I understand that is something much more. But she says, hey, I mean, guess what? When she says that she has that from somebody else, I'm not sure though, guess what? That she never has it from me though. I mean, I say, you never have it from me though. For sure though. Now, she says, I mean, guess what? This means, hey, I say, hey, I mean, first you need to better your attitude to be with me. I mean, you have to better your attitude to be with me. For sure though, she says now, I mean, yeah, and she agrees. I mean, now I can say that no matter what, that it's more how I say that she's my slut in a way that she's a better one, and a little bit that way. I mean, she's a better type of individual now. But guess what? I'm making sure that you understand that I'm just doing better than that. But guess what? I promise you that it's more. It's just words, guys. But guess what? I realize that it's more how I feel. And I feel that no matter what, I feel I need to be nice here, and everything's nice. But what I'm doing now I'll show you something different. I'll show you something different. I'll show you now that she wants you really here. And I focus on giving some words over here. And it's much more how I strike up the conclusion that if you understand something about life, then you have to just really, really understand how good I am. Or now she says over here, I mean, she has to find out about that. I mean, well, guess what, bro? It's more how you have to come with the get me now if you really want to find out. I mean, guess what, bro? She feels that she needs actually to improve herself to actually do that. And I realize they are, I mean, come on. I mean, I'll say, hey, yeah, I realize you need to focus on yourself and your words. I show her the word I. But now she says, but now she feels that she has someone. I feel, although now, guess what? I realize now, I gave her some words of courage here. And guess what? I see now, I go give her another word of courage here. I say, hey, I mean, how do you feel now? She says, I feel, I mean, guess what? I mean, she's gone, mate. She's gone. I mean, guess what? I'll move on, mate. I mean, she's the type of woman that you can encourage her all you want, but she'll go for her man. I mean, guess what? I'm Russian, that's how it is. That's how it is. But that's the best thing. I mean, that's the best thing when you have someone who's loyal. Understand? So move on. You know what I'm saying? And I never try to steal a woman's wife. When Jesus Christ says, never try to steal a woman's wife or man's wife. I never try to do that. But the thing is, every single day it's funny. I mean, this is funny. I was over here, I feel these people are just loving my style over here. I see this one over here, I feel that she's really, really into me, but she's missing out on the word I here. And she never understands what she's doing. I move on. I realize I can see that. I can see it, although every single time I'm learning. I'm learning how to just persuade myself over here that there's more something in terms of more of something I understand. It's much more how I feel. So how I feel is there's something different over here. But the difference over here is that she can see it. And she can see that. And that's gone, man. I mean, that's in eternity now. I mean, guess what? I mean, she's running after me, man. When she's running after me, yeah. I guess what? Every single day I feel this one here. Gave me so many messages, but guess what? I get a message and say, I love you. So I send her a message and she sees it. And guess what? A little bit. I mean, she says, I love you too, but I love you more. So I send her a message saying, I love you more. When she says, oh, I mean, he's actually loving me now. He's actually loving me now, but guess what? Well, now she's actually gone. She went her own way. I realized, although she has something for me too. And a little bit, there's messages over here, I'm picking up messages. I see this guy over here, I talk to him a bit. I say, hey mate, I mean, guess what? I mean, you have to go and better your life, mate. And wake up to yourself. Well, she says, what the fuck? I mean, listen, mate. I mean, listen. I mean, you can hear my words, mate. I mean, you can hear my words over here. You have to understand straight away how to treasure Koslich and everything. You understand Koslich, and you have to understand. We have to understand that it's more understand Lauren Koslich and the Koslich. Guess what? I'll send you an asking me for message saying bah and bah. Yeah. I mean, you understand the cause about it. Guess what? And now he's laughing, man. I mean, guess what? Yeah. I mean, you see the beautiful woman who has freckled face, man. Guess what? And he's laughing again, man. And guess what? And now, whereas he feels much more into me, and whereas she now, when she feels it and says, hey, I love you, man. I love you too. And guess what? Whereas this guy over here, I talk to him, I say, hey, I say, are you going to just snot on the car, man? He goes, I say, do it, man. And play FIFA on that. And guess what? I mean, every single day, but no matter what. I mean, guess what? I mean, guess what? I mean, you drink some drugs, bro. I mean, guess what, bro? This guy's funny, man. Actually, now he finds it attractive. I mean, he finds me attractive. But guess what? I see this over here. But guess what, man? I love you, man. Love you, man. Love you, man. Or else he loses himself over here, man. Or when somebody says something about his mother who did pass away, Or she turns into a murderer, man. Or she. I mean, come on, man. I mean, lift your word eye, man. Oh, I love life. Alright, now anyway, I'm focusing on a better way of life than here. I see this one here. Talk to her a bit. I say, hey, I see story of my life, searching for the right. See, bugger, wish upon me. I send her that nice and beautiful song. I see you looking at me over here while I sing Rihanna in my car. I mean, how dare you? I mean, come on. I mean, she believes in this, man. I mean, she believes the most funniest and ridiculous transvestite I've ever seen in my life. I mean, guess what? I mean, she's saying how she feels my song, and she wants to get together, but she wants to be able to go with Marco. I mean, go with Atso. I mean, come on. I mean, guess what? I mean, if you go with Atso, then you have to understand straight away Atso, and you have to understand asshole. When she says, oh, when she says, oh, when she says, hey, I mean, I like you. I say to her, I say, very nice. Very nice. And she's actually laughing. I say now she's all, I mean, she's actually feeling this nice and beautiful compulsion to come up to me and something like that. I mean, I say, hey, I say, you have to realize something about life. I mean, you still have that little belly button over there. I mean, she's lifting herself over here. And she says, oh, I mean, maybe. I mean, although, guess what? I just say to her, the asshole has it. What she says, yeah, I like it, I like it. I mean, guess what? I like it a bit that way. Because I realize now, she's the type of woman that if you talk her up so much, then she'll go for another guy. I probably should know. Why should you talk her up so much? Or should guess what I mean? I mean, how come you never invite me to your mum anymore? I mean, now she says, oh. I mean, why? I mean, I want to see your mother a bit, you know? And now, oh. I mean, there's a rampage over here. And now, she really wants me. I mean, now she says, hey, well, if you see me somewhere, I mean, you can ask. I mean, no, I mean, you have to ask me. I said to her, you have to ask me. And she says, oh, well, she's actually figuring it out. Well, she's asking, I mean, she's asking about Lauren Kostic. I say, hey, well, how about Gloria Gage? I mean, she says, oh. I mean, she says, well, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. And she says, she never wants to hurt other people. I mean, I guess I say to her, well, you have to make sure that you understand that Danny Milivojevic is someone who needs Gloria Gage. And she says, oh. And she says, oh, come here and fuck me. I mean, well, guess what? I mean, it's more. It's the funniest conversation over here. When she says, hey, I say, hey, I mean, you can understand that and you can feel the story of my life, searching for the right. And she said, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I see Jesus Christ is the funniest over here. I mean, he's listening over here. But guess what? I mean, Gloria. Sing, welcome to Gloria. I say, Gloria. I say now. I send Gloria a message. I say to her, welcome to India. And Gloria hears me and I send her another message and I say, welcome to India. And I say, welcome to Gloria. I mean, guess what? I send her another message. I send Gloria another message and I say, welcome to Gloria. She feels this massive tug to get the fuck away from me because I said welcome to India. I mean, guess what? I mean, I call her out here. I say, oh, I see the Indian people on her. Indian people on her. I say, now she wants me to defend her. I say, hey, come on, it's just words. It's just words. I'll show her, guess what? Well, now she feels more courageous. I mean, she feels more courageous around here. Now there we are. I lift a nice and beautiful frequency up, and I'm working on her right now. I'm showing her some messages over here. Oh, God's sending me messages and says, "Hey, I." That's how God lifts me up with the words. And as I'm growing myself like this, I'm focusing on something nice and beautiful for myself, and I'm making sure I have more enough success over here to understand straight away how I feel. And these people over here need to better themselves. I talk to them and say, you guys need to better yourselves over here because I'm helping you. And they say, oh, I mean, he's trying to help us, man. I see these people over here, I say, you guys have to better yourselves because Jesus Christ says so. I mean, guess what? Very sure that's feel, very sure they feel me. I see you guys who hate me today. I've talked to all of you, and I say, you guys who hate me, I say, Jesus Christ says you guys need to better yourselves. Rushing out, no disagreement here. I'm on. I use Jesus Christ's name to help them. That's how it is, yeah. Now, if you want to understand something now, it's more how if you're talking to people like this and you're talking like this, then you can see the friendship gain, and you can feel. I mean, you can feel it. I mean, you can see this one over here. I can see this one. I can see how you look at me. I see how you look at me. I see it. I see it. I see. Although, guess what? I mean, you have to come to my coffee shop. And she says, what? I mean, you have to come to my kafana and you have to see me sing to it. I say, oh. See, now we're talking. But what I want to do now is I want to show myself over here the courage to open my phone over here, give this nice and beautiful content to go. So thank you, boss. I want to see this now. See, now my phone works, but what I want to do is I see the nice and beautiful impulsion over here to connect the dots around people who are actually, let's say, doing something around town, who are, let's say, in habits of range over here. They're saying how they want to get with me because I'm a superstar. I mean, who said that? I mean, it's more Anastasia. I see now, I mean, I said to her, but, I said to her, you have to get with a superstar because if you miss out on this superstar right now, then, I mean, that's what I mean. You have to watch me singing at kafanas everywhere, and you have to watch me around the world, lifting the world, and I mean, you have to hurry up. Oh, I mean, she feels love. I mean, she feels love. I said to her, you have to understand the show way. Once you get to understand me a bit more, then you can understand how it feels in bed with me too. You can understand straight away what I mean. And guess what? I mean, you can just imagine that for yourself if you want. And you can go all night long here. And you can go all night long in the nice and beautiful fantasy world of Damon Village, and you can go enjoy yourself. She's saying, I have to. And I realize now, guess what? I realize you have to understand straight away that I'm urging you to understand something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's more up to you. I mean, it's more up to you. I mean, if you feel that you necessarily want something better, then go. Roger, she says, oh, I feel a challenge. I feel a challenge. I mean, guess what? Roger, it's more how it is, yeah? But a little bit. I feel understand I can always develop and develop and develop. But that's what you need to do, guys. I mean, guess what? I'm probably sure how I feel, understand every single day Jesus Christ says, I die shall never kill, man. I send God, I have to send God some messages today. I say, take the commandments of God, the album of trance music. I see, God says, is that much, I mean, God sees how much love that is. I give God this much love, man. I give God, I hear God say, oh, I mean, I send you much more love. God says nobody in history has done that for me. I send God 1,000 hours of trance music in this lifetime. I send God 1,000 hours of trance music. I love it. Oh, it was becoming my life. It was becoming my life. I love it. I love it. Push 1,000 hours. Push the 10 commandments of God, and I love it. That's a big one. But guess what? Probably she understands straight away how I feel, and I understand that. You know what? It's more how she wants to get together somehow. I guess what I mean. You have to understand straight away. You have to message me. I mean, you have to message me with words, and you have to message me with words, and then guess what? Probably it's not how she feels now, and guess what I mean. Your life. I mean, she feels that she needs to somehow break up with that guy first to be able to talk to me. I realize all that. That's up to her. I realize all that every single day. And I understand her, but she wants a better life with me. So I understand that no matter what, she's always sending me messages, but I guess what I realize it's not true. I see this guy is gone, mate. I apologize, Danny. I say I apologize, mate. And guess what? I have to walk in, mate. And let it be now. I apologize. I was unaware. Mate. A little bit over here. I want to ask you right here. I understand that. You could, I mean, you can stop over here, but you never know. I was unaware, man. I was unaware of which format, you know. So, boss, I mean, are you able to stop over here for me?
What's that?
I mean, am I able to go over here?
You said you press for the last bus stop.
I'll say yeah.
You press the light right.
I have no worries, but is it possible for me to go here?
You won't be able to tap off because
I see. I
the
don't know.
don't be off to the light, okay?
No worries, thank you.
It's not safe here.
No worries. See, anyway. Alright, I see what's on over there, man. I'm very sure that every single day is much more how I feel. Alright, let's get the Uber. That's it, man. I mean, come on, man. Good. Hey, a little bit, man. I was unaware, man. I was talking about something, and thank you, boss.
Next time, please press before.
No worries, I apologize. This.
Sorry, mate, I'm in the middle of the road.
I apologize, boss. I just quickly wanted to show you this. I'll give this one.
Sorry, mate, I'm in the middle of the road, so I can't take anything.
I'll put it in. Thank you. And guess what? Guess what? I understand. I do something tragic over here, in a way that it's never tragic. But guess what? Guess what? I go above and beyond, right here, to get a business card, man. I gave him a business card regardless of how much fucking tragedy there is. And guess what? I'm pushing that is the best kind of leadership for me, man. I thank you. What Jesus Christ says, out of all those fucking words, I still managed to give, man. And how is that possible, man? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But guess what? That guy gave me and said, he's in the middle of the fucking road. For fuck's sake, there's no cars behind him. Huh. Do you understand? So it's much more how I feel. That you have to go faith in this. You have to understand how much faith I have here to just give, regardless of how much he's understanding that he's blocking the road and all that. But block the road to give. So that's the lesson. Block the road to give. I realize now, do I walk it, or Jesus Christ says, go and get the Uber. I'll get the Uber, huh? And Jesus Christ says, yeah, and get the Uber and walk it, mate. And guess what? Jesus Christ says, get the Uber. And get the Uber over here. That's my mistake, man. All I do is I focus on understanding. All I need to do is focus on a greater way of life, man. I went all the way, mate. Whereas that guy understands how far and how fucking long I went to fucking give that fucking business card, man. Or sure, guess what? It's more how I feel. And I feel that no matter what I see these women over here, I guess what I realize, there's some of them. I guess what I realize, I say, you ladies have to understand something about Danny Milivojevic. Whereas, although, guess what? They're unaware. They're aware now. Or it's more how I understand straight away. I learn something anyway. I learn how to just go my way. I just go my own way. I feel that no matter what, it's much more how I feel. That's the best thing over here. I realise that I just want to be able to show you something that it's not sure. That's a pleasure, right? That's pleasure symbol right here to show me something around life that individual is doing that for me. And it's much more that woman over there that just was at Casablanca is going around and let's say, she's already having sex apparently. That's what's happening right now. I can feel all the spirit of you. That's what it is. So what I do is I feel that no matter what, it's more how I need to go and grow myself. But as I feel that no matter what, I can see that. But I guess what I realize, that's more, I understand that no matter what, I never hurt here, but that's the thing, yeah. I'll go into that. It's more how I feel that this man, this man is truly trying to have sex with her, man. And that's what bro, it's more how that's that's like heartbreak, man. But is it really? Nah. Nah. I feel that I have all the words, man. I have all the words here. I see that's a pleasure temple here. That's her. That's more how I feel. And that pleasure temple here is what I feel about life. So, as I understand something about life, is I'm just learning to grow. I'm learning to see how people are watching me over here. I gave over 4,100 business cards, Matt. In that sense, so I'm learning how to focus on understanding that is a nice and beautiful way for me to just go and do that. And making sure that no matter what, it's more how I feel. You have to understand that's the words. That's the words over here. And you have to understand straight away how you can talk over that. And that's more sex with her. And that's sex with her, but that's somebody else having sex with her. Version, no, that's you. Version, that's more how I understand that no matter what I'm feeling, but it's more how others here are fulfilling that gap. And that's a gap, whereas that's more eternity, isn't it? Version, no, version, that's a pleasure temple. And other people are trying to block it, or version, it's more you trying to overcome your own barriers here. Version, it's more how I feel. And it's more pleasure in terms of pleasure. And what you can do is to talk over that. And you have to talk over that, otherwise you suffer. I never suffer. But guess what, bro? It's more how I understand that no matter what, it's more how I feel. And how I feel is I have a nice and beautiful remedy here. And I'm understanding that no matter what, I gave myself that time. I gave myself the time over here to do much better. And I feel that I never want to kill. I mean, people are in misery and want to kill people. They literally say, I want to kill. I never want to kill. They say those words. They say, I want to kill. I never want to kill though. Never say that you want to kill with the word I. Never say, I want to kill. I never want to kill. I want to teach you guys that. I never kill anyway. But the thing is, I want to teach you with those words, yeah? It's much more how it is. And how it is, I understand. I feel that I have more than that now. I feel that I'm never missing out on pleasure when I have words, man. I feel that it's much more how that skin in terms of the flesh, in terms of that nice beautiful remedy of skin and flesh and everything, that's a killer. And the killer over here is saying, hey, look at her flesh and skin, man. Look at her, you can fuck her all night. And you can fucking have pleasure with her all night, and you can fucking treat her like a slut that she is. For sure, that is nothing different. For sure, the difference over here is the word I. For sure, that guess what? For sure, the killer is looking more at her flesh and skin, and that's it. He's looking more at the flesh and skin to touch her, and to be physical with her, in a way that she fucking feels him in physicality. And the more physical he wants to be with her, or something like that, or he wants to destroy her physically. He wants to destroy her physically in a way that she understands who the fuck she is. You understand? He wants to be so fucking physical with her that she orgasms. Guess what, approach him? That's more words now. But he wants to be physical in a way that he shows her that fucking hole that she has, and he wants to tape it for her. But guess what, approach him? That's eternity now. That's different. And guess what, approach? It's more how I feel other people have this. But guess what? I have more. I have more in my words. That's the most embarrassing feeling here. Well, I show people my word I here. Guess what, bro? It's more how I feel that I feel so deep over here into empathy in terms of no I. Actually, yeah, I feel here, and it's more how I understand that no matter what, that I can see this, man. What's going on around here? I see, I'm here. I realize, although, guess what, I realize it's much more how I feel this individual is where? Where is this individual? This individual working or what? Or it's more how I feel Jesus Christ is saying that this person over here needs to talk, man. Guess what, come on. Thank you. Thank you, I'll show him where I am. I'll show him where I am. I'll just say thank you. I say I am at the corner lights. I'm at the corner lights. I realize now, I see that it's deserving, mate. I deserve it. I never did miss out on anything, man. I realize although every single time the Uber has to start working and it has to show you where they are in terms of the screen. So making sure anyway, it's more how that physical stuff right there, it's more how other people feel me over here. And guess what, bro? That's the most embarrassing feeling of my life. It's the most embarrassing feeling of my life that they have more physicality here. No, I do. I'm pretty sure that, guess what? I show them now that I have more physicality in everything I do. I'll show them now. But they are stepping up over here to show me their physical side. But I have more physical aspects of that than anything else. They say, really? Look at this. I mean, look at this. I'll show them the physical aspects over here. But this is the talk of Danny Milivojevic going bigger physically. This is something I'm getting stronger physically now. And it's more, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing of physicality. And guess what I realized? I have to show these guys the physical aspect of life. I mean, guess what I realized? I show the woman, I show everybody. I have to show the physical aspect of life. That's the thing I realized. That's what that is. And that's like, so big and physical that you fucking pounded the fuck up with fucking physicality in the bed. And that's it. That's what it is. And I felt weak here. I felt weak, and that's why they were going for physical guys who are much stronger than me in this. And guess what, Roshi? Now, guess what? I realize it is. Whereas now they're fighting over each other here. They're fighting over here, and a lot of people get into gangs and criminals over here for women, right? And I feel, no matter what, it's more how I feel that this one over here understands I'm more physical over her. I mean, she sees that I'm much more stronger than her. And guess what? I realize these people over here have the sun. I'll show them this. This is something where I'm showing them talent over here. And no matter what, any of them can see this nice and they can see this nice and beautiful motherfucker over here where this guy's in slicing combos and stuff like that. All through the fucking face, mate. I realize this person over here. I say, let's have a look. I see now. So how are you, boss? I say, message for Danny. I say, thank you. So how's your night?
It's not bad, and you?
I say it's going great. I'm just doing a great job for myself for today.
Yeah?
I have a lot of business to do.
What is it? What business?
I do a lot of public speaking around town.
Uh-huh.
I do a lot of making sure that I'm always delivering contents and I'm making sure I'm doing a great job. I'll give you my business card.
What do you guys do? What do you do?
I have a YouTube channel, so come and check out my YouTube channel and Instagram.
Yeah.
I did place the actual business card on your front cover. I mean, it's actually on your seat. I mean, it's actually on your seat over here on the left.
Okay.
No worries, man.
You sell something or what?
I sell freedom in words. I just give you free words, man. I give you free words of encouragement. But I have an event coming up. If you just click my events page on the Facebook page, I have a Facebook page on my Instagram, and click the events and see where I am on the 28th of May. I have a nice and beautiful message for you on that day. I'm just learning a lot about what's happening around the world today, and there's a lot to talk about every single day.
Yeah.
I can say you are working all night long.
No. If you're busy, just go home. Relax.
I see.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah. I see. It's nice and beautiful when you're around life and you're understanding straight away how to talk words. It's very beautiful.
Beautiful.
See, guys. So anyway, I mean, just make sure that if you're doing something nice and beautiful for yourself, and just making sure that you can always contact yourself here to make sure you're talking to yourself also, and just make sure that you never always have to talk to other people, but you're talking to yourself the most, and you're just making sure that you're enjoying that nice and beautiful life for yourself. You're doing something different, yeah. And the whole point is do something different and make sure you understand that I just recently did miss the bus, but I just get the Uber driver to drive me around because I give them money anyway. So make sure that everybody's equal. I love everybody. I mean, Jesus Christ loves everybody, man. I love everybody. For sure that this is my house over here, boss. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy night. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I make sure that you guys understand what I'm saying in life. So as I'm really growing myself, I'm looking to see exactly what's happening. Thank you, boss. And that's the whole point, yeah. When you see how I sell myself, I thank you. When you see how I sell myself to that business guy, and you see that, I mean, fast. I mean, blah, 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 blah. I'm just talking all these words to him. I mean, guess what, Brosh? That's how it is. But guess what, Brosh? He can hear me. Brosh, he can hear me. But I love him. I love him. I mean, guess what, Brosh? It's more how it is, yeah. I mean, you have to understand straight away. I love everything. I mean, guess what, Brosh? It's more how physical I need to be. I have to be more physical. And guess what? I have to make a goal here. I have to be more goal-orienting in terms of physicality over here to be able to look greater and greater in physical aspects of life. But guess what? I realize now she understands that no matter what, she's finding other people more attractive here in physical realms, but she finds me so attractive in the spiritual realms. Understand? But that's the thing, yeah. I mean, guess what? I realize there's always going to be some guy who's more physically bigger than you. Understand? And probably they achieve the physical realm, but probably you must understand that physical guy. That guy's very strong. She's very strong physically. I can feel it. I appreciate it. And then guess what? He sees me in the spiritual realm here. He understands straight away. It's never about the physical realm, bro. I mean, he sees. She sees me over here. Says, "Wow, I mean, the guy's sexy, man." And he calls me sexy, man. I promise you. And that guy's a fucking one of those Mr. Universe guys. I understand, so that's how I understand that no matter what. It's more how I feel, man. And you have to understand that it's more how I understand that physicality and the strength. I should understand straight away. It's more about leadership than it is physicality, man. For sure, that guess what? It's more how I feel that the physical realm over here. I feel that she loves and digs my physicality over here. I feel stronger. I feel stronger. And now that's the validation I need. It's more that physical realm, and now I see it. I have that with words right here. That's more how I feel. I see the physical realm of her and with me, and she says perfect. And she says perfect, man. And she looks for that. I mean, that's it. If I understand straight away how I feel. I can see this woman over here. I see all of them dig me. Well, she digs my physicality, mate. I can see Daniela. I see that K in terms of Daniela Ajovic. Or should here, or should her, or should him, or should this one. Or should it's much more how I feel. Everybody can see that. But guess what? Or should it's much more I understand A. Or should it's much better than that now. Or should it's more if you expose that, then guess what? Or should guess what? Or should now she never wants that. Or should now Daniela Krajovic never even fucking digs my physicality anymore. Or should now guess what? Or should it's more how I feel that I'm a truthful man. But if that's the case, then guess what? Or the case is what you say it is. Or you must understand. So everybody digs my actual case of physicality. So what you say is what goes. So if you're doing something to help yourself to succeed, then guess what? Realize every single day, no matter what, that the physical realm is something that you have to agree with. And that's how it is. I feel that no matter what, I feel people are understanding that as I grow myself, it's more the physical realm here. And that physical realm is pleasure. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's what actually gets you. Whereas now, anyway, I realize that no matter what, I can feel that's much more how she digs my physical. I mean, that woman there, I understand that no matter what, I can feel that she's already gone from this world. Which it means that she's with me in the spiritual world, but much more, anything that's gone from you in the physical world means that they're doing it with other people. I mean, they're never with you physically, are they? I mean, what does that mean? I mean, that means that you need to go be with yourself physically. I mean, they're only with you physically when they're with you. I mean, that's something else, and that makes you feel lonely. Or your physical aspects make you feel lonely. But she's with me in the spiritual realm. Or she's all away from me physically. I'm the only one. I'm the only one here physically. But now to relive my physicality, I have to toughen up my physical aspects. So what do I do? I realize to do that, I have to go and speak more words into physical aspects. That's it. I have to speak more words into the physical aspect. I mean, that it? Oh, that's easy for me. I can see that now. But guess what? I realize that's more money in terms of physical plastic. Or that's physical plastic. Or that's where I'm going now. Whoa, I can see that. I see. Spiritual aspects is leading me into the physical aspects now because I already have the spiritual realm. I have the spiritual realm, so all I'm doing now is I have to increase the physical realm now. I realize now that's the thing, yeah. But I feel that no matter what, if you're achieving the spiritual realm, then if you're achieving the spiritual realm, then you have the physical realm. But if you achieve the physical realm, then you have to achieve the spiritual realm. But if you achieve the spiritual realm, then you have the physical realm already. Although those guys who have the physical realm, they're trying to achieve the spiritual realm that I have now. They're going the physical realm. They're trying to get bigger. They're trying to do all that. And guess what? Rushing now, it's my turn too. And I feel that. I feel that tug. A tug of here. But guess what? I need to be better than that. Rushing, that is something that I feel is much more attractive than those other ladies. But I need to do better, regardless. I realize now, is it much better than the ones I've had already? Rushing, guess what? Rushing, no. Rushing, who's better than that? Rushing, I can say Bojana Gogic has a nice and beautiful body. Rushing, guess what? Rushing, it's much more how I feel. The same. Rushing, it's much more how I feel. And guess what I feel? I feel much more love. Yeah. I guess what I feel that it's much more how I understand that woman is so beautiful, man. Understand? But with those two, Rushing, I feel the other one there. I'm Rushing with her. Rushing, I feel Rushing that strip over there. I can feel she has a nice and beautiful body. And guess what? Rushing out of them two, Rushing the first one where I sat with her over there. But that's the thing, yeah. I feel that no matter what, it's more about understand how physical she is over here. Because I realize she's very weak with me here. She's trying to show me some physicality over here. but she's very weak physically. I mean, she's more spiritual. I can say she's more spiritual. Or she that one there, or she's more spiritual. Or she, or she that one there, I can say she's more physical. I say she's more physical with me. So, I feel that she digs my physicality too. Understand? So, anything that's more spiritual is smarter. Understand? So what I do is I show every single day that no matter what I can feel, how strong I am. I'm stronger physically than some women over here. Understand? But other women are stronger than me physically. But are they really? There's nothing stronger than me physically, mate. There's nothing stronger than me physically. And I see people challenging me here physically. And they want to challenge me in violence over here. I mean, that's weird. I mean, they're saying, hey, I'm stronger than you. I mean, guess what? I show them some skills over here. I say, I slice all these motherfuckers with my hands, mate. Watch that human, mate. Watch that, there's no chance. I get the nunchucks too. I get the nunchucks as well. I say, ooh, I mean, combo, huh? I say, combo here. I mean, what do you have now? I mean, knife. I mean, knife. I mean, you get the machete. I get the nunchucks. I get nunchucks. I mean, guess what I realize now? Guess what I realize? You know what? I already fuck him up already. When he wants to get a machete on me, I get the nunchucks. I'll fuck you up. I get double nunchucks. I mean, you want to get a gun? I mean, guess what? I realize I have Jesus Christ over here. Whereas now, guess what? I realize now that's something different now. Whereas now that means now I'm just moving on. I mean, that's physical, man. When they want to get the gun, when they want to show you how fucking strong they are with the gun, man. I mean, yeah, when they get a gun. I mean, guess what? I mean, that's the most stupidest thing for me. I never try to even fight those people. And they try to, I mean, who can shoot more bullets at people? Or that's stupid for me. It's much more how I feel than no matter what I understand something. I understand the physical aspect of it. I can see it. I'm stronger always. I'm stronger than all of them physically, man. I never believed that they're stronger than me physically. I'm stronger than him too. I'm stronger than him physically, mate. I can see him. I'm stronger too. I'm stronger than you, mate. I'm the strongest, mate. I'm always the strongest, mate. I'm the strongest physically and everything, mate. And that's the thing. Of course, that's the mindset, mate. Of course, Jesus Christ says the same thing. It says always be the strongest with physicality and everything you are, mate. I mean, no matter how much stronger than, I mean, be more stronger than them every way. And it's in the words, and it's not in the physical part. I mean, it's in the words, mate. Or if I speak more words than you, I'm stronger than you. Or if I speak more words than you, then I'm stronger than you. Which is just hands down, mate. I can see that. So just go and talk more words. And I can see now how I feel. And I feel that no matter what, I can see how that nice and beautiful gesture is. When you can understand straight away. And that's the thing. Of course, that's lasting longer in the physical realm. I mean, you understand? So what do you have to do that? Then you have to practice masturbation more and more and more and more. And more and more and more. And then you have to fucking pleasure, more and more and more to fucking last longer in bed. I mean, you have to fuck so much to last longer in bed. But do you really? I mean, you don't have to do that. I mean, just ejaculate and then just ejaculate again and just keep ejaculating and fucking all day long. I mean, that's how you surpass it, mate. I mean, it's natural. It's natural like that. That's natural. But guess what? I promise you, anyway, that I feel that no matter what, I can feel physically much more attractive always. I can see straight away how I need to just enjoy myself differently. I focus on saying that it's much more how it is. But what I feel now to do is different. I just gave over 4,100 business cards. I'll move on, man. I feel that these people over here have gone. Make sure that no matter what, I'm just learning very quickly upon how I do life. But that's it. I mean, every single day I feel these people over here. I feel they have something strange happening in their life over here. It's more how they're waking up to what I've done. And they're waking up to what I've done over here. I mean, they see, fuck, I mean, he never wants to agree with this, man. I mean, he never wants to agree with us, man. I mean, that's it. But they agree with me. And I said, so no matter what, I'm learning that they're just working there. And they never take it that serious, man. I mean, I said. But the thing is, that's how it always is now. Or these people never take it that serious. I mean, the 9 to 5 people never take it that serious, but they act like they take it serious, man. I understand that now. So what I do is the police goes one step further. When the police goes one step further and they put you in jail. Whereas now, from that point, whereas now, everybody else is more criminal than that, and they fucking go the bullet way. When there's 3 steps. The first one's a 9 to 5 individual who may follow the rules, but then it's the police who follow the rules, and if you never fucking do what they do, then they're thrown in prison, mate. You understand? But then it's the other ones, and these people where you cross the path of where you may be with them, and then guess what? I realize if you never do what they do, in a way of they, if you find yourself with those people and you never do what they do, then they fucking pull a bullet in you. Understand? What should I tell you? But never do what they do. I mean, never do what the police does. I mean, never do what the 9 to 5 people do. I mean, never do what the criminals do. And do what Jesus Christ does. Understand? Or share? Or share every single day. Learn how to go and spark in the tradition of life every young man. I have to go, mate. I have food anyway. I have food and drink. Gosh, it's much more how I feel. And I feel different, man. I gave over $60 today. I gave around $60 just to get Uber, mate. I understand, but guess what, bro? That's never poor for me, bro. That's good for me. I went around. I went doing some great work today. I have no problems with this, man. Bro, that's temporary. Bro, that's just today. I give another $500 to get to Uber and more. I'll give $1,000 to Uber to take me from Mackay to the tip point of Australia, mate. Just one Uber driver. I asked you this across the cities. From Mackay, or just from that part of Mackay up there, Uber all the way up to all the way to, all the way up to Queen's Point with Uber driver and back. Yeah. They drive me all the way. They drive me all the way, and I have a tour guide too. You understand? Well, she is, and they make money on the day, and that's it. I have no worries about that, man. I have no worries to give that much money, man. You understand me? I have no worries about that, man. I control that far with Uber, man. You understand? I want to go and see that. I want to say, I've been here. I've been to Queen's Point, man. And guess what? How long? How long does he want to stay there? Fuck. I'll give him money, man. I'll give him money per hour. Really? First, that's it, but stay for as long as I like, man. I see one image, man. But at least I can say I've been there, man. Understand? And that's it, man. What else? Guess what? Or the physical aspects is now happening for me. I went today. I at least gave all my business cards today. I gave all my business cards, and I've done a haircut, at least. And I went to Centrelink. Too, and I went and gave an extra business card to Uncle. Went to Uncle, and I learned something along the way too, man. I've been talking to you along the way. Guess what? Uncle opens up the night cafe, man. I'm pretty sure he's the one who opens up the night cafe, man. I'm pretty sure every morning, mate, he opens up the night cafe. Whereas over there, it's closing down, man. For sure that he's never closing down, but eventually, probably he has to close down his restaurant eventually. I see this guy says, "Why are you putting pamphlets on my car, dude?" Really? I see, really? I know, I only. I see, really, mate? I see more hubbers. Man. I see you, man. I see Moe hubbers. Move on, man. Guess what? Once you learn what Jesus Christ does when he does that, man, and then understand straight away what you mean. First understand Jesus Christ, mate. Understand? Maybe. I never reply to those people because you can see, and they're just people who are curious, man. Why not? Why not, man? They're trying to drive it legally, mate. Bro, sure. I heard you, mate. I heard you already. I can see who you are, mate. I realize now. Anyway, what I do now is I focus on helping myself to succeed. I make sure I go do something different. I have some people watching me over here. And it's more how it is, man. It's more how I focus upon understanding that I see what's going on, but I'm ahead of the crowd here. I'm ahead of the crowd, and guess what? I'm pretty sure I eventually go away from that. I'm pretty sure I eventually go away from walking around giving fucking business cards to mailboxes and doors and under doors and fucking on cars. I eventually go away from that, pretty sure. But Jesus Christ says that's exactly what you need to do now. Roshi, then guess what, Roshi, Jesus Christ says, just let it be a bit more. I mean, just a little bit more, and then guess what, Roshi, then I'm gonna fly another way, and I never have to fucking do that again. Roshi, you have to go through the process here. You have to go through the process. I mean, if you want to be successful, then you have to go through the process of putting your business card on the doors and mailboxes and cars for a little while. And then eventually you say, never again will I do that. I mean, you have to understand that. And you say, never again do I do that. Because why? I mean, because there's something better now. But you have to go through the process. And if you've never been through that process, then you never understand that process, mate. Actually, everybody has a certain time in life to be able to do something, but you have to go through the process anyway, and I'm successful about it. I'm successful anyway. I probably the nightclubs are calling me out there. Let's see, nightclubs are there. I'm making sure anyway that what I do is I see how it is at Sydney at night time, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's so cold, man. I see it's so cold. I'm never cold there. I see my word eyes can never get cold, mate. And the word eye can never get hot. And the word eye can never get warm. And the word eye can only be eye. I mean, Roshi, yeah. But the word I can be only I. Roshi, now guess what, Roshi, it's much more how I feel that this is the nice and beautiful physical realm here. Where I can bring a woman here. Now I realize that she's sexy, man. I realize to go for it. I realize to go for it. I realize, although, guess what, I realize that's more how I feel. How I feel that no matter what, that she deserves it. I realize that that's something to do with someone who's around town here. And guess what, I realize never be that way. I realize that no matter what I can feel. That it's more how I feel that the physical realm is happening, and it's much more how I feel that it can be her. I mean, guess what? I realize that she can feel that. But guess what? I realize is really for sure. But it's more how she feels. I mean, she feels that she needs to. I mean, I can see her. But that's more how I feel. I can see no matter what, that you can always do that. But guess what? I realize it's much more how you feel. And it'll be that way. For sure, it's more how she feels that she's going away from that guy. But good. I mean, every single day it's much more how I feel. And that's the thing, yeah? That's the thing. I mean, every single day it's much more how I can see it happening. I can see this woman from the past coming to my nice and beautiful. I know, yeah. But I have to pursue her. But guess what? I realize she pursues me. I can feel it. I can get her too. I mean, that's Indiana. I can see I can get her too, hell yeah. I mean, guess what? I mean, go both. I mean, guess what? I mean, now, if you go both, actually, why not? I mean, why not? I mean, get her too. I mean, get three of them, yeah, at the same time. Actually, now, which one? I mean, her. I mean, guess what? I mean, get her too. I mean, guess what? Actually, it's much more. How I understand that is different, man. Actually, I'll move on from her. I've actually, this one here is my other individual over here, but I'll move on from her. I get her here. Alright, so that's different, Russia. She's different, Russia. She has to come to me for that. Russia, now she's more willing to do that for me. Maybe that way. Russia, I guess what, Russia, it's more how I feel. I'm just going all over the place, but she can come over too, physically. But yeah, I mean, they can all come over physically, mate. Like, really? Russia, I mean, guess what? Russia, only the ones I said. I mean, guess what, Russia, it's more how I feel. And I understand that no matter what, I never want to waste my time, man. I say, ooh, and no one want to be around me. And guess what? I move on, mate. I mean, guess what? I have something better to do anyway. I have peace and bliss, man. I can feel blissful around here. I have silence. I have quiet. I feel amazing. I see this sexy, attractive woman I just seen in Casablanca. I mean, she's sexy, man. I can see she's physically sexy, but guess what? It's more how I feel. I'm stronger than her. I'm stronger than her always. I'm always stronger physically than everybody, man. And that's confidence, and that's what I was looking for from a woman. No, I mean, that's weakness. I was looking for physicality from a woman. I was looking for other people to make me more, let's say, physical. I mean, that's why I went spiritual. I mean, that's why I went spiritual, for fuck's sake. I mean, that's the best thing I ever did happen to me, man. I'm focused on understanding that. I Jesus Christ sees. I went up to people wanting women to make me more physical, man. I'm more spiritual. I got virtually, it's more how I feel. That's the thing, yeah. I understand that no matter what with my body over here in my life. But shit, there was a time over here with my soccer career where I was getting more physical, but never to the extent that others went. Or others went more physical than me at this point. And even now. But now, I'm getting much more stronger, man. I'm getting stronger now. And what's the difference? I'm sure that whole road shows me more spirituality than physicality. I mean, my whole life shows me more spirituality than physical well. Which my whole life shows me more physicality, no, or my whole life shows me more spirituality in life than physicality. I was never the guy to fucking go doing 10 push-ups fucking every day. I mean, 10 push-ups every day. I'm pretty sure I was never that guy, man. I'm sure that now, I can do that now. I'm sure. I was never the guy to fucking do 10 sit-ups a day, but fuck. I mean, I was more spiritual, yeah? I'm more spiritual now. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I never felt shame about my body, man. I mean, I never felt shame about those people who are going more physical aspects. I mean, they feel a lot of shame about how they look like. Gosh, they feel so much shame. I feel this guy. I feel I'm much stronger than you, man. I'm speaking more words than you, man. I mean, you get out of the water all you want. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is. I mean, yeah. I mean, you come out with the 6-pack out of the water all you want, bro. We keep going every day. We keep going every day, man. I mean, look at the camera and smile, man. So yeah, let's smile a bit. Let's smile. And give a woman a hug a bit. I guess what? I mean, that means to give. I mean, give. I mean, never take, yeah? I mean, why are you looking at me for? I mean, look at the woman, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, why not? I mean, why not look at me? Look at me, but smile at me for at least, man. Stop looking so serious like you want to fuck me or something. For fuck's sake. Oh shit, this is funny, man. But guess what? I understand that is something that I've never done. But it's more how I feel. And that's all the physicality over here, but it's more how, this is where I lost big time in physicality, and I see it. I see other guys and people, how they get something in physical realms over here. But guess what? Broshi, is it an illusion? Broshi, I mean, Jesus Christ says that in the physical realm, I say, yeah. So Jesus Christ says the biggest illusion you've ever seen, right? That's the biggest illusion, that they have something in the physical realm, which is the biggest illusion, but they have those images. I mean, the images is spiritual, man. And the images is spiritual. I mean, to have myself in those photos with them, that's something different. Now that's physical realm. I mean, that's a physical realm. But I never did that. I never did desire that before. I never did desire to see myself doing that with those women. I mean, why? I never felt confident in the physical realm. I never felt confident in the physical realm to be able to go fucking all those women, man. I mean, although they feel confident to go fucking all these beautiful women, and I feel confident to stay away from that. I feel confident like Jesus Christ. Confidence. But they feel confidence like something that's never Jesus Christ. I mean, they go fucking all these women in the physical realm, but I'm more like Jesus Christ. I stay away from that. I understand? And what's more confidence to you? I mean, it looks like on the surface that they're fucking the best woman in the planet. And fucking in the physical realm, so much woman. And it looks like they're confident, yeah? I mean, it looks like they're confident. But Jesus Christ taught you to delay gratification and never do that. But Jesus Christ says, do it, but multiply in the way that you're having kids. Never promiscuous sex, man. I mean, Jesus Christ never tells you to go doing promiscuous sex. And Jesus Christ never tells you to do promiscuous sex around. But Jesus Christ is never against it. You understand? But he says multiply. I mean, go out and multiply. But I mean, that's have kids, man. I mean, have kids. But never woman to woman, or man to man to man, or woman to woman to woman. Fucking. You understand? I mean, promiscuous sex defeats the purpose of multiplying. You understand? And the whole goal is to have a kid if you have sex. I mean, sex after marriage is what Jesus Christ says. I went to the brothel today. Jesus Christ says this. I went to the Holy True brothel today. I went to the Holy True brothel today. In Holy True, yeah. I went to talk to this woman. I see 3 women there. I see this one here. I see she talking to me, but she says, "Hey, man, just get away from me." I see a Mexican one. And she says, "Get away from me." I mean, and the first one saying, "Oh," she's into it. I mean, she wants it. And the third one, man, she says she's really into it. I mean, and they're really into this, man. I mean, hey, they look like drug addicts, man. I mean, guess what? For sure, although they never look like drug addicts, but it's more how I feel that they do. I feel they do. I don't want to lie to myself. But whereas it's more how I understand that they have a poor image. But everything's equal. I don't want to lie to myself. Or was the second one saying, "Oh, I mean, she's over it. I mean, she's over that. I mean, she wants to move on." I see it. Or show that now in the Asian apartment over here. Or show that one that's really, really into my pleasure over here. I mean, she's saying, "Hey," and she craves me so much. I mean, she's saying she craves me really, really spiritually. I mean, she really wants me spiritually. And she wants me spiritually to give her money. She wants to fuck me too. And she really, really feels me. And guess what? I realize she feels that connection with me forever. And she pay money. She pay money. I was Jesus Christ to say, pay money. Say, pay money. Pay money. So yeah. So yeah. I mean, guess what? I was just going to say. I mean, over there they have 30 minutes and 40 minutes and 60 minutes, and she wants 40 minutes. I mean, guess what? I mean, she knows what's the full amount. She knows what's more than 40 minutes. I mean, then. But guess what? I mean, that's more spiritual. It's more spiritual. I understand. But I mean, why not ask for more? I mean, you make me feel so attractive. When you want to fuck me, when you say pay money, as Jesus Christ is. I mean, you say pay money, but you say to me you want to fuck me 40 minutes, but there's 60 minutes there. You want to pay money, you want to fuck. I mean, you make me feel unattractive. For fuck's sake. You might not fuck me for 20 more minutes. For fuck's sake. And you say pay money. Say pay money 500 times. I mean, guess what? I'm doing better than that. I see she says pay money around 500 times, man. I heard you the first time. When she could start touching my dick for a few times, and I said, "Oh." I say yes. I get free touch. So she just goes, I get free pee touch. I have some multiple pee touches today. I mean, just. When she's fucking feeling my dick, she's like, pay money. I said, pay money? When she's feeling my bicep thing, or else my penis is a bicep muscle, yeah? When she's feeling my bicep muscle on my penis. When she's feeling when she's squeezing my penis, when she's like, pay money. And I was like, yeah. I talk to you first. I mean, the other one, hold on. I mean, the other one over there. I give her a fucking sucking. I mean, everybody good service. Everybody good service. I mean, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? I mean, she said, fuck. I give a good service. I mean, yeah, I understand you. I understand you give good service. I understand. I mean, the other one, I mean, fucking, I mean, she's a witch, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, she's better than a witch. I mean, guess what? I mean, this one fucking looks at me. I mean, she gives me the biggest fucking anger. And like, when she's, I mean, you fuck? I see the woman. I mean, she says, you just see woman? I say, yeah. I mean, she said, go. I mean, she said to me, go away. I mean, she tells me to go away. But she's really telling me like this. Or I say, I see the woman. I thank you very much. And she's like, you go now. And so I said, no worry. I don't know. And she fucking serious for me to fuck today. she looked at me in the eyes like this. And she really wanted to fuck today, some woman. I mean, fuck me, death. She'll give me a fucking death stare about a fucking woman. And she's fucking very angry. She's very angry that she's very angry about me having sex today. Oh. I mean, Casablanca, I mean, the first one, I mean, she comes in, I mean, she's talking to me and she sees me, she sees me. When she's in, oh, she's good with me. Oh, she's good. But the next one comes in, I say, what do you do? And like, she says, I mean, she says anything. I mean, yeah. I mean, am I able to ejaculate on your face? She says, no. When you says anything, when you said, you do anything right now, you just say no. I mean, how about condom fuck? She says, I mean, she's only done with condom. I mean, just recently, you're telling me, do you do anything in the bed? I mean, really? That's a funny thing. Well, she's the first one there. I said, this Asian. She said, I say, she says, I say, I mean, are you ready? And she says, you give money. I say, give money? I say, oh, what do you mean? And she's, oh. She's frustration. She has a lot of frustration in life. That's how she sold herself. And she sold herself like this. Asian woman, man. I say, yeah. I mean, this one's fucking suck. It fucking suck, yeah. It's like, I mean, yeah, I understand. Oh, oh, oh. I mean, that's terrible, man. And guess what? I understand that. And guess what? I understand how low I went. I went low for sex, man. I went low for sex, man. I went low for pleasure. Ugh. And guess what? I went worse than that. I was smoking cigarettes, and that's worse than that stuff, man. I understand. I ask you this question: the cigarettes I was smoking is worse than those women I had sex with. The cigarettes is even uglier, man. I mean, that makes me happier. I mean, cigarettes is the worst drug I've ever had in my life. Blech. What the fuck, man? And cigarettes is the worst drug I ever had in my life. I mean, that made me feel the shittest. Poof. Ugh. What the fuck? And that made me feel like shit. I promise you. Bro, guess what? Bro, out of those physical drugs, cigarettes made me feel the fucking worst, man. And bro, after that, then it's alcohol. Bro, then alcohol made me feel the worst, man. After that, bro, then, I mean, ugh. And then it's the fucking what? I mean, fuck me there. I mean, look at the fucking paliperidone and fucking Seroquel, man. I mean, my fucking Seroquel, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, if you take that every day, man, I mean, if you use that every day, well, actually, guess what? I mean, cigarettes is fucking far worse than that. And alcohol with Seroquel, I mean, Seroquel or alcohol. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, ooh, I mean, alcohol, man. I mean, no. I mean, fucking Seroquel, man. Oh, I mean, Seroquel of 1,000 milligrams, I asked you this question. I mean, 1,000 milligrams, I mean, 1,000 milligrams, I mean, 1,000 milligrams of Seroquel is far worse than alcohol, man. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, 1,000 I mean, ooh. I mean, that fucking drowsy, man. I mean, when you turn drowsy, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that made me fucking feel worse. And then fucking the paliperidone or alcohol. I have to show you the paliperidone. I mean, paliperidone made me fucking feel even worse, man. Or should paliperidone or cigarettes? I mean, for fuck's sake, I say cigarettes. I'm pretty sure cigarettes made me fucking feel worse. I mean, now, Seroquel or paliperidone? First now, I have to say Seroquel, man. I mean, Seroquel is even fucking worse for me than paliperidone. You understand? I'm like, ooh. You understand me now? I mean, Seroquel. I mean, if you understand Seroquel of 1,000 milligrams of Seroquel, mate, and if you do that, mate, then fucking guess what? I mean, after 5 minutes, then you're fucking. I mean, you're asleep, mate, already. I mean, just go. I mean, it's like fucking zombie, man. And for fuck's sake, and it makes you fall asleep too. I mean, it makes you fucking fall asleep, mate. And my biological dad, every fucking night comes to me to give me the fucking medication. And guess what? I mean, he loves it. He loves that so much that he never ever tries to inspire me here. I mean, guess what? I mean, is he trying to inspire me with words here? Probably no. But she's never trying to inspire me to get away from it. But guess what? I mean, at some point, I mean, he's saying for people to fuck it off and to never give it to me. At some point. Or at some point, no, where she was agreeing with other people. You understand? I understand he says. Very sure that now, that and then, or that's honest that when my biological mother wants me to grab medication to kill myself. Very sure, although she wants me to do that. And guess what? When she's the one to force it upon me. Very sure that guess what? I feel that is something of a strange issue here. That if I go over there, she may try to do that to me. Russia Jesus Christ says, yeah. Russia Jesus Christ says, go. Russia Jesus Christ says, to never go that way. And Jesus Christ says, never go that way. Never go see her for that. I didn't want to go there. Because she said those words to me. I mean, she never has my best intentions here. I promise you. Russia, although now, I want to just go and do it. I have something better than her, man. I didn't want to follow those words there. I never care about your Kimina. Russia, she can hear me. I never care about your Kimina when you're like that. I mean, you say? I mean, guess what? I mean, she is in astonishing fields, you know? I mean, she feels that she needs to do better. I mean, she feels that she needs to do better. I mean, what? Well, sure that, guess what? I'm lifting anyway. I speak to my biological mama here and I say, I need you to get me to understand this. I need you to understand to never ever speak those medication words to me. I show her some messages that I want you to never speak those medications to me. I want you to never speak those medications to me ever again. Because if you do, I mean, you'll never see me again. Roger. Roger, that, guess what? Roger here, I said something to I here. I said, I love I here. Roger, she can feel that. And that goes a long way. Roger, with this one here, Roger, she feels that I am somebody much more. I can feel it. I can feel that she has that potential. By making sure that no matter what, I can see the physical here again, and it's the physical realm of understanding to hook onto that and keep it. keep the physical realm of that, please. I guess what, I have that too. Now the physical realm of that is something I understand. There's much more, and I'll move on. Whereas now the physical realm of that is something I need to achieve. What is that physical? That's some kind of strength. Yeah, but who's stronger out of them two? The one I met at Casablanca is much stronger. She's stronger. Out of those two, the one at Casablanca is stronger. Or else she has that physical attempt over here, and she's trying to be physicality much more. She's trying to go for physicality much more. And now I understand that no matter what, I can feel that's much more attractive for me. But that's more of the attractive feel I need. That's really strong. I can feel her. And now I understand I hold on to that signal. But out of them two, it's much more how I feel that Tori Wilson is much stronger in physical realms. I'll go for that physical realm. Whereas that's more enough for me. I realize now that's attractiveness right here. Now I feel with Tori Wilson. Or she feels that kind of attractiveness, man. But she has to understand I have more spirituality than this whole world. I'm not sure that I guess what she said that. That's fucking attractive when she said that. I have more spiritual. I have more spiritual aspects of life than all this world, man. I understand Eckhart Tolle over here can hear me. I understand I'm the inner world, mate. I'm the inner world, I. What is I? I is everything. Eckhart Tolle can hear me. I say, go send your word I somewhere. Go send the word I, mate. Eckhart Tolle is strong, mate. He's strong in the spiritual realm. I can feel it, but he needs to be stronger, man. I see Dr. Wayne Dyer saying spirituality is nuts. So spirituality is brushing your teeth with a new toothbrush whenever you can. Dr. Wayne Dyer heard me, man. He says, yeah. I said to Dr. Wayne Dyer, do you still have that bald head? He says, guess what? He says, I'm here now. Why, man? I love you when you're bald, man. He says, hey, he says you can change his hair anytime. Anytime fitness, man. Anytime fitness. Anytime fitness, man. I can imagine, man. I'm better life now. The thing is, every single day I see in this nice physical realm, that's physical, yeah. Let's go that way, man. That's a physical realm, you know. Look at that physical realm right there. It's so stronger, man. But guess what? I realize now, it's more how I feel. I realize that line is the physical realm I need, man. That's the strongest cat in the world, man. The strongest cat. You don't want to fuck with that, man. Guess what? I realize I understand how to go about it. It's just, I see the lion and see Simba, man. I realize that lion, mate. That's the cat, mate. Nothing can come close to that lion, mate. Except I can really. I say, that lion, I'm speaking to a lion here. I say, hey. I say, if you're with me anywhere, I want you to understand how much I love you, mate. This cat right here. This one that's listening, mate. I see the cat saying, hey. I say, if I find you somewhere, I'm going to show you something. I say, it's a guy around. I say, it's a boy. I say, it's boy. I speak to that line. I say, hey, I find you. I'll show you something. The human can show you something. Where you can go into the galaxy and the stars. You can go somewhere with me in the stars over there. You have to look at the Simba over there. With the star over there. I mean, here as us humans, I mean, we have the Lion King, and Simba is the prized possession of the world of spirituality in Jesus Christ's name. And you have to understand that Jesus Christ wants to show you something. This lion loves me, man. I mean, this lion is straight away. I mean, this lion right now. This communication between me and the lion, mate. It's undying love, mate. This lion never touches me anymore. I said, Jesus Christ is the best lion, man. The best lion, man. Ah. Roshi, guess what? I feel the lioness over here. I see she wants to see something. I say, hey, I'll show you the jungle. I go with me. I say, go with me and your man. I say, go with me and your man over here into the jungle of the surface over here, where we're going to fight in a way that we're going to learn something, and we're going to learn something in a fighting way. When they want to learn something, man. I mean, they're going in the jungle now to fight, to learn something, man. And they want to learn something about life. I see her cubs, man. I see her cubs. I see this is real, man. I see her cubs. I see her cubs are beautiful. I see every single day. I'm focusing on saying that day. I can follow this crowd. I wanna follow this lion pride around town. I wanna follow them, and they're looking like they are loving life, mate. They're loving life. I can see they're having a great time. I can say there's 5 lions and they're guys, and there's 5 ladies there, and there's 5 of them and 5 of them. I said, ask Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ says, yeah, and they're over there, mate. Actually, I want to follow them. I want to see how they are. I say, hey, you guys, I want you guys to send me some messages around town. I mean, Jesus Christ, I mean, when they say, what for? I say, it's because I want to talk to you guys to lead you to Jesus Christ. And they say, yeah, I mean, no worries. I mean, they always send me messages, man, and they say, ooh, and they show me the rules, mate. And they show me rules, they show me how powerful they are, mate. I can see exactly what they're doing. I mean, anyway, I learned how to just be able to go and really dwell upon something nice. I feel that now. I see this guy's doing a track with me. I see we're doing a track together, mate. Hey, why not, mate? I see Kashmir and Danny Miller Voyage. So we're going to create some India trance music. I say, why not, man? Or show that. I mean, guess what? I mean, why not? I say, combine the power, man. I'm pretty sure we can do something, man. Or now, every single day. Now, I see Tomorrowland. I see Tomorrowland. I love you. Why not? Say, why not? Or these guys? I don't see. I'll just do a bell, man.